Evening, students. So up to now we are discussing about the concept of work and energy. So now we are in third term, that is power. So I hope all are you understanding well of work and energy, so as well as power also, right? So now let us come to the power. So we all know that what is work and what is the energy, the concept of the capacity. So the capacity to do some work is known as energy, and to do some useful thing is known as work with the use of energy. So these are the mutual related. Now the power also, the work done by with respect to time is known as power. The work done with respect to some time is known as work. So simply we can write power equal to work with time. Now let us consider what is the units of work. Simply the energy utilization, due to that we write joules, and for that time we have that seconds, and 1 joule per second is known as simply watt. 1 watt equal to joule per second. This is what the units of power. Okay, so simply I will give with the example. Let us consider a person. A person is there, and another person is there, person A and person B. Okay, a person A lifts 50 kgs of weight. A person A lifts 50 kgs of weight. Okay, with the height of somewhat 20 meters. 50 kgs of weight and with the height of 20 meters. So from that potential energy equation, we will write what is the work done here. So work done, simply potential energy equal to mgh, and you can write the mass 50 kgs into g 9.8, and thing is that height is 20 meters. So simply what is the value here, 9800, simply 9800 simply. Okay, this is what the work done in joules. Now person A and person B, he also lifting 50 kgs, and he also lifts at the height of 20 meters, and also work done equal to 9800 joules. Okay, so what is the difference here? It shows under the power. So now another parameter is time. He does the work done 9800 joules in 10 seconds. In 10 seconds. Time in 10 seconds. But here the time is 1 second. He will done the same work 9800 joules in 1 second. But he does the work in 10 seconds. So what is the power difference? Let us consider it. The power equal to work by time, that means 9800 by 10. What's the value here? Simply strikes 980 joule per second. 980 joule per second, or we can write watts also. Simply W. W means watt. 980 watts. Now coming to this side, he will done the same work in only 1 second. So simply you can write 9800 by 1, that equal to 9800 watts. So what is the difference here? He will generate the power 980 watts. He generates the power 9800 watts. So with respect to time, how much of the work is going to be speed is known as work. Simply X work is in 10 seconds and X work is in 1 second. So majority the power is only 1 second. The work done per with respect to time is known as power. I hope you understand. Okay. So for this we will do some practical approach for the problems, and you can understand the concept clearly. Right? Okay. Now we are going to enter into the problematic approach. So on that we are going to solve a simple problem. A weight of 20 kg is lifted up to 200 meters above to the ground in 5 minutes. Okay, here the data is the mass of 20 kgs and height of 200 meters and time is 5 minutes. Okay, right. So from this data, what you are going to supposed to do is how much of work is required. So we need to find work done. So as we know that work done equal to, the formula is the potential energy equation mgh. So simply multiply the all terms. Mass is there 20 kgs into G is there 9.8 and H is there 200 meters. No need to write units. So and multiply the all value is 39,200 joules. So simply 39,200 joules is work done. So first task is completed, and second one is what is the average power on the crane. So they are asking what is the average power. Simply for that we need to divide the work done with respect to time, but here the time is in minutes, so convert it into seconds. So simply time is 5 into 60. So for a minute 60 seconds is there. 5 into 60 is simply, okay. So now divide. So now multiply with divide with 300 seconds with work done. So power equal to work done by time. So P equal to work done by time. Then substitute the values. Work done equal to 39,200 joules by time equal to 300 seconds. Okay. So now divide with the 39,000. The value is 130.7 joules per second. That means or 130.7 watts. Okay. Simply you can write W only. This is what the power required to, the average power on the crane is 130 watts. That is what the value. Right. Thank you. Okay students. Now the second problem is how long will it take a 2.5 kilowatts motor to lift a 80 kgs block in 30 minutes. So now what are the parameters we need to write is given power of the motor is 2.5 kilowatts. That means 2500 watts. Okay, or else we can write 2500 watts. Right. Next, motor lift a 80 kg block. So the mass is 80 kg. So means how long will it take a 2.5 kilowatts motor to lift a 80 kg block up to 30 meters. This is what the problem. And the parameters we need to write is power. The given power is 2.5 kilowatts. In terms of watts is 2500 watts. Okay. And now come to the mass is 80 kgs here. And the height also is there. That is 30 meters. Okay. So what we need to find, that is how long will it take, that is time. We need to find out time. So simply before that we need to find out work done also. For that work done I wrote mgh formula. Due to we have mass and height is there. So mass is 80 kg. Substitute the values. Mass is 80 kg and 9.8 is there and the height is 30 meters. So for that we have multiply that 23,520 joules. Work done is 23,520 joules. So after that what we are going to supposed to do is multiply the, so let us find out the equation for time. So simply we know the power equation is work done by time. So now replace that is work done by power equal to time. Okay. So write that 23,520 joules by what is the power we need to find out is 2500 watts. Okay. So what are we going to find out is divide with the 23,520 with the help of 2,500 and we will find out the value is 9.4 seconds. 9.4 seconds. Okay. So the total time is 9.4 seconds. Right. So we are finding the time with the help of work and power. How can you change the power of W and time T? That is based on our requirements. Okay. Right. The third problem is a horizontal force is used to accelerate 15 kgs of block from a speed of 20 meter per second to 40 meter per second in 10 seconds of time. So for that we need to find out, calculate the magnitude of the force applied. So we need to find out, first is force and the second one is what is the average power exerted on it. So second thing we need to find out is average power. For that you need to find out maximum power and minimum power also. So before going to find out the force, we need to write what are the terms here. The mass is 15 kgs and the initial velocity is 20 meter per second and the final velocity is 40 meter per second. Time taken is 10 seconds. This is what the data we have. And now we need to find out acceleration. For that, from why because we are finding the acceleration is, we have the formula F equal to ma. So we know that mass is there 15 kgs. If you find out the acceleration, then we got easily the force. So for that we find the acceleration in this place. If you have two velocities are there, then divide with the time. That means, so final velocity Vf minus Vi by time. This is what the formula here. Now substitute the values. Vf equal to 40 meters per second minus Vi equal to 20 meters per second by time is 10 seconds. So 20 by 10. Now 20 by 10 equal to what we have? 2. That is acceleration means 2 meters per second. Okay, the acceleration is 2 meters per second. Now we have substitute the value. Force equal to mass is there 15 kgs. 15 into and the acceleration is 2. So force is 30 newtons. Okay. Of course you can find out the force is kgs, mass is kgs, acceleration is kg meter per second wave. Simply that is equal to newtons. That's why we are right. Newtons is there. Okay. So we will find out the force. Then what we are going to do is find out the average power. So let us discuss the power. What is the formula for power is? So up to now we are finding the force. So by using force and acceleration, we need to find out the power. So that is not simply the average power. First we need to find out average power. So average power. Okay. So average power means force into the difference of velocities. So we need to find out force. That is, what is the force here? 30 newtons into difference of 40 minus 20 minus, sorry, average 40 plus 20 by 2. Okay. Now we will find out 60 by 2. That is 30. Okay. That is 30. That means 30 into 30. That is 900 watts. That is the average power required. If you want to find out the maximum power, simply you can substitute the maximum velocity. That means 30 into force into 40. Or else if you want to find out the minimum power, you can substitute the minimum velocity. Minimum power equal to 30 into, what is the minimum velocity? 20. So this is 1200 watts and this is 3 to the 6, 600 watts. So simply you can find out numerically 600 and 1200. In between average power is 900 watts. So we'll done the correct solution, right? So this is a conclusion of power and work and energy theorems. So up to now we have done the so many problems. So majority of the each problem, each model will done each problem. So if any problems and if any doubts, please comment on below box, chat box, and or you can call also personally my contact number given by the video. Okay, these are the problems up to work power energy. We have nearly 2 to 4 bits come from this topic. Okay, 2 to 4 up to 4 bits we will select from this topic. So be concentrated on the topic, be prepared. All the best. Right, thank you.